teacher was warm. The bench was hard, but the voices were soft. The students loved the teacher and his teachings and each other, and everyone loved the cheder. There hasn't been such a cheder for a long time. Now there is Lubavitch. In the more than 40 years since he accepted leadership, the Lubavitcher Rebbe Shlita has built the largest and most dynamic organization within Judaism, a network of Jewish activities with 1,250 educational, religious, social, and rehabilitation centers throughout the world, including over 175 centers in Eretz Yisrael. With emphasis on education based on warmth, understanding, and compassion for all mankind, the Rebbe has been dedicated to furthering Jewish observances and spreading the wellsprings of Jewish wisdom around the globe. Wherever there are Jews, Lubavitch is there. And that's why we're constantly getting phone calls from people who are traveling and they want to know where there are kosher food or where they can get a minyan. They call Lubavitch. The Rebbe places greatest importance of all on the education and development of children. At Lag BaOmer parades in over 300 cities around the world, children demonstrate their enthusiasm for the joy of Judaism. The Rebbe's line of communication with children is direct and open. The Rebbe has established Tzivos Hashem, the largest Jewish children's organization consisting of more than 150,000 members. An estimated 10,000 classes are given daily to Jewish children around the world. On Hanukkah, a unique worldwide televised menorah lighting ceremony unites children in New York, Jerusalem, Moscow, Paris, Hong Kong, and Australia. Tens of thousands of children are in attendance, and hundreds of thousands more view the telecast in hundreds of cities around the world. The Rebbe regards these children as the guarantors and safeguards of the Jewish people. One of the finest expressions of the Rebbe's emphasis on children's education was the establishment of Cheder Lubavitch in Skokie, Illinois, which today is one of the fastest growing Jewish day schools in the Midwest. The Cheder educational goal is to blend the warmth and love of the traditional Yiddish Cheder with modern teaching techniques to maximize every student's development. The Lubavitcher Rebbe teaches that not until you reach the neshama, the soul of the child, can you be successful in molding character and developing academic skills.
The things that we heard about the Cheder in terms of middos and learning is what we wanted for our children. So we moved to Chicago for Cheder Lubavitch, and we've never been sorry.
The Chether's emphasis on a warm and caring teacher-student relationship is tempered by a strong commitment to the academic advancement of each student. This includes proficiency using the technology of the computer for a myriad of functions, from translation of Hebrew text to word processing to computer graphics.
With this program, we can write a story, or we can write a newspaper, a newsletter, and this
Science, math, language arts, and knowledge of our complex and changing world are considered integral and important aspects of the curriculum, as are dramatic and dance and physical education. The Cheder teaching staff is constantly developing creative, innovative teaching methods to accelerate the level of achievement of every student in both Torah study and general study. One of the critical issues facing Jewish educators today, particularly in America, is that of nurturing positive Jewish identity. The Cheder provides an environment where each child feels good about belonging to Am Yisrael and feels good about being a Jew.
In Cheder, the outstanding teacher is not the exception. Every year when my children go to school and they say, Mom, the teachers are wonderful, I think at the beginning I was just think, oh wow, we lucked out again this year. But every year it's the same response, Mommy, the teachers are wonderful. And when they come home and they share stories about the teachers, you see the gentleness and the kindness and the caring, they're sincere, they truly love every Jew.
In 1979, 5 students gathered in the basement on North Whipple Street in the West Rogers Park neighborhood to form the first nursery class of Cheder Lubavitch Hebrew Day School. A group of parents were concerned about the education in our city, and their desire was to provide a new dimension in Jewish education where every child, regardless of their ability to function in the classroom, will be given the opportunity to learn and study in a very warm and nice environment.
They offered a placement for my son. If it weren't for them, then he wouldn't have a Jewish education.
We had him, he went to a different school previously that's set up for children with special ed, with learning disabilities. And it just didn't go, and he didn't want to go to school. The teachers there didn't know how to handle him. He realized that he wasn't welcome. And very quickly, as a child senses this, he senses how people care about him. At the Cheder, it's different. When you speak to him, he's in Kita Aleph. Sure, it's only for davening and for lunch, but as far as he's concerned, he's an integral part of the school. It's wonderful. He's had a good time in the Cheder. He walks around there like he owns the place.
Chether's unique approach to education has propelled it into a leadership role in the worldwide Jewish day school movement. We get calls from throughout the world requesting our curriculum, our innovative materials, our techniques, and just plain advice in the field of education.
The love and dedication and the tireless efforts of our Cheder staff is rewarded by the joy and the enthusiasm of our Kinderlach.
And thank God, today they've got a school with hundreds of children.
In Russia, we were deprived everything. No Jewish school, with no yeshiva, no nothing. And I was very happy that my towns, my both towns, they have a chance and opportunity, and this chance and opportunity was given them by Cheder Lubavitch. Took my son, Eliezer. He hardly speaks English that time. Now he speaks much better than I do. And now he speaks Yiddish, which I like very much. And he can write and read in Hebrew and Yiddish and English. And when they take him to school, I didn't have even a job. The Lubavitch Rebbe teaches that every Jewish child must be included in the educational process. At Cheder, we are guided by this philosophy.
Unfortunately, due to these economic conditions today, many of our parents are unable to pay the ever-rising costs of tuition. We at the Cheder must make sure that no child is left out. we are providing over 50% of our parent body with scholarships, partial to full scholarships.
In my opinion, the purpose of Jewish education, of the Torah, is the transmission of the Sinai experience to our children. I was very impressed with the way they imparted the fire of Sinai into the children. And because of that, I'm very happy that with the Cheder Lubavitch insofar that my grandchildren are concerned.
At Cheder Lubavitch, we are interested in every student's acquisition of skills and knowledge. Even more important is the task of rearing our children to be decent, loving human beings, caring and productive citizens who are proud of their Jewish identities and serve God with joy.